is what? Universal Principles of Peace. The second part or part 2. Okay. Yes. So, let us first give our thanks to our founders, Father Moon and Mother Moon, who gave us these very beautiful principles. The principles of peace is that the family is the school of love and peace. So when husband and wife love each other, sacrifice for the sake of each other, centered on Heavenly Parent, no? Then we can become a good family. When husbands live for the sake of the wife, father live for the sake of children, wife also live for the sake of husband, sacrifice for the sake of children, it will be a very happy family centering on God's love. So the family is the most important school in human life, for it is the school of love. This is according to our founder, Father Moon. No? The school of love, the family is the school of love. It is in the family that we learn the 4 kinds of love, the 4 realms of love, and that is the children's love, siblings love, spouse love, and parental love. So, many people said, oh, God is invisible. How can we, know that God loves us? How can we feel the love of God where He is invisible? But according to our Father and Mother Moon, what is God's love? So I will explain to you this principle according to our founder. So for example, children's love. If you have a good relationship with your papa and your mama, with your father and with your mother, are you happy? Yes, of course, right? You can really see, wow, no, what a wonderful father I have, wonderful mother I have. They sacrifice for me, so I'm really a happy child. So you feel happy, right? So remember that happiness. And then later, as you grow up, you can see you have brothers and sisters who also love your parents. You love the same parents. And finally, you love your brothers and your sisters. You have harmonious relationship. You cooperate together in the house. Wow. Then, you really have a beautiful relationship with each other as brothers and sisters. Are you happy? Well, of course, right? Very happy. You have good relationship with your parents, and then you have good relationship with your brothers and sisters. Wow. So plus, when you grow a little bit older, and then you're ready to get married, and then you receive love from your wife, you receive love from your husband. Your wife sacrifices for you, your husband sacrifices for you, you also sacrifice for your husband. What a beautiful relationship. So you're happy with children's love. You're happy with brotherly sisterly love. And then plus, you're happy with husband and wife's love. My goodness, how happy you can be, right? But eventually you have baby, no? Child appear and you become a parent and you experience parental love. You can see how wonderful your baby is, really a gift now from heaven. Whoa, how happy can you be? If these 4 kinds of love you experience in the family, according to Father Moon, the combination of these 4 kinds of love in the family is the totality of God's love. Meaning, God loves you in the form of your parents. No? When you receive love from your parents, you can feel God's love through your parents. So in that sense, your parents are actually your God. Look at that. And then, how about siblings love? When you receive love from your brother and sister, that is God loving you in the form of your brother and your sister. In that case, your brother and your sister is actually God. No? When you relate with your brothers and sisters, that love you receive is actually from God. Something like that. And then, when you get married, when your wife loves you, your husband loves you, and you sacrifice for your husband or for your wife also, you have a harmonious relationship as husband and wife. You care for each other. Wow, how wonderful it is. So God loves you in the form of your spouse. Ooh. And the next, when you become a parent because you have baby, when you look at your baby, and then your baby returns some kind of love towards you, then you can feel, wow, amazing. That love actually is God's love to you, no, as a baby. So you see, When you establish a God-centered ideal family where you live and sacrifice for the sake of each other, you experience the totality of God's love. So that's why it is the family that is the school of love, because it is in the family that you learn about love and you learn about peace. Wow. When you have that kind of 4 kinds of love you experience in the family, are you happy? Are you peaceful? Do you feel peaceful? That is the real, happiness and peace that you experience in the family. And then in the family, with this family you established, and other religions also, other young people, other nations also, through YSP, also they build also good families no matter what religion they came from, practicing love, in their family, living for the sake of others, sacrificing for the sake of each other in their families. Then what can we form? We can build a good what? Society, a good nation, and then a peaceful world. So this is how we realize world peace, brothers and sisters. Right? Starts with me and then with my family by practicing the principles of what? Universal principles of peace. So, this is very, very important. Young people, we are capable of doing this, Even though many people now cannot believe this because they cannot build their own good families, let them be. Right? We should really show that model, an example as young people, because we are still young. We can still do this, isn't it? So if we do establish this God-centered ideal family with children's love, siblings love, spouse love, and parental love, we perfectly practice in our family, then our family becomes the model for a peaceful family that can lead to peaceful society, peaceful nation, and a peaceful world. It does not matter what religion you came from. As long as you practice these universal principles, then you can really be happy and you can contribute to world peace. Wow, that is how important family is. Now look, what about the primary virtues of children's love? If we have a good relationship with our parents as children, we learn what? Respect and gratitude. If we respect our parents, if we have gratitude towards our parents, then when we see people of the same age with our parents, then we naturally respect them, we naturally have gratitude to them. So a person, a child who has a good relationship with the papa and mama in the house, once they go to the school, they also respect their parents. But if the children does not respect their parents, does not follow their parents, does not listen to their parents in the home, in their homes, once they go to the school, they become the number one problem of the teacher, isn't it? So it is in the home that peace will really start. So, what about the primary virtues of siblings love? It is what? Harmony and cooperation. If we love each other as brothers and sisters, sacrifice for each other, work together, harmonize with each other, do the common task and responsibility in the house together, wow! Once you go to the school or to the society, it's very easy for you to find friends. It's very easy for you to harmonize and to cooperate with other people. But if in the house you're already always fighting with your brother and with your sister, what will happen? When you go out of the house, it's very easy for you to also pick a fight or easily fight with other people. You can even kill somebody or you might also be killed. Oh my goodness. So, we have to really learn through the family how to practice this siblings love so that we can really promote harmony and cooperation in the greater society, in the nation, and in the world. And then, what are the primary virtues of spouse love, husband and wife love? That is what? Fidelity and commitment. You can see, if parents really love each other, and they can show that kind of love, that beautiful relationship to their children's emotion will be stabilized. They will grow up to be stable emotionally. And they will also tend to follow their parents. My father and my mother are my idol. They are my model. When I grow up, I want to also get married just like my parents who really have a beautiful relationship. So, parents should show the good example to their children. We should never fight in front of the children. We have to really show, love, and really become a model couple experiencing God's love through husband and wife relationship. So, once we develop this in the family, wow, there is really happiness and peace in the family. So, primary virtues of parental love, that is what? Investment and cooperation, compassion. So, if parents has this kind of heart to sacrifice for the children and really invest for the children and have compassion towards our children, then this kind of heart we develop because we really love our children. When we become leaders of our society, we become governor, we become the president of a nation, or we become like a businessman with some people under us, or we become a teacher with some students under us. Then our heart of parental love naturally goes also to the people under us. And when we love them just like how much we love our children, wow, then we can be a good leader, a good political leader. We can be a good businessman. We can be a good teacher, a good educator. This is really amazing. That means that all the problems in the society with corruption and with the immorality and with the poverty and with the many issues of governance, all of these problems in the society, in our nation, can be resolved if we have a good relationship in the family and we learn how to sacrifice for others, how to love others. So, all of this can be learned in the family because we learn love in the family because the family is the school of love. So, peace what? Starts with who? With me. If I, myself, believes in God, believes in the Creator, no matter what religion I came from, and then I practice what I believe in my life, and become a person who prioritize the desires of the conscience, the desires of the mind, then I naturally live for the sake of others. Then I can build a peaceful family. By sacrificing for others, by living for the sake of others, I can build a peaceful and a happy family. And then by sacrificing for the nation, sacrificing for the society, sacrificing for the nation, I can build a peaceful society. I can influence my nation. And then by sacrificing for the world, we can establish a world of lasting peace. This is how we realize peace. It starts with me being a good person, no matter what religion you came from. And then in the society, you apply this and you practice what? Charity. So from a good person, practicing good morals in the family, then you can do charity in the society, help other people as well. And then you love the nation as a patriot, you sacrifice for your nation, and eventually you live for the sake of the world. And we call that sainthood. And we can see that it all starts with the family being a school of love or a school of living for the sake of others, right? So what is the family again? The family is the school of living for the sake of others.